Make sure to subscribe to Apillow on YouTube. Very cool content creator.
Alright people, do you like the holidays? I hope you like the holidays. I have a little bit of a holiday related story to tell everyone. So this happened back in about 7th grade, 7th, 8th grade, one of the two. I don't remember exactly. I'm very tired right now. And to start off, it's gonna be very funny. You're all going to enjoy it. If you want more just story content like this, make sure to comment it and like it before we get into it. But you gotta learn you some stuff about Kwanzaa, people. So Kwanzaa is a holiday created in 1966 by a man named Maulana Karenga. He was a member of the Black Power movement, and Kwanzaa was created as a holiday for Black Americans to celebrate in these United States of America. It's not really a widely celebrated holiday. It is a secular holiday. Of course, this is an extreme simplification of who created it, why it was created. Karenga has some things under his belt, you know, good and bad. Interesting person. But regardless of all of that, it is a holiday that some people celebrate. However, in my 18 years on this planet as a Black American, I have only met one other person. Well, not other person. Just one person who actually celebrates the holiday, because I don't. One person. It's not a widely celebrated holiday. It is one of those things that elementary school teachers like to teach the kids for multiculturalism, which is good. But often the way it's taught is a little misrepresentative. It is not a very widespread holiday among Black people in the US, at least from my experience. So keep that in mind going forward. So back to the story. This takes me to 7th grade. I got called out early. This happened around this time of year. Kwanzaa runs from December 26th until the 1st of January, if I'm remembering correctly. Kwanzaa is not a holiday I celebrate. And in 7th grade, I had gotten called out of class. It was the last day before break. I had gotten called out of class to go home. As you do. You know, PA came on. Miss Pillow couldn't come up with a name. Can you send Pillow down to the office for pickup? You know, like that. Because my family was going on Christmas vacation, and I was ready to get out of there. So, happening in middle school, I had to go to my locker to get my bag before I left. And my locker was on the opposite end of this hallway. So, I get called out of class, and I'm walking towards my locker. And I'm super excited. I said goodbye to all of my friends, told them what I was doing, where I was going, who I was gonna be with, what I was hoping to get for Christmas. It was all well and good. It was all fun, because that's how middle school was. So as I'm walking down this hallway, I see this lass in my grade coming out of the bathroom, because my locker was right in front of the two bathrooms. So I'm sitting down there. I'm unlocking my locker. I'm, you know, getting the combination in, which I have forgotten over these past couple of years. Getting that combination in, and she walks down by. And of course, you had a lot of kids getting called out of class early, leaving early, because it's day before Christmas, you know. Some families want their kids to go to school for a little while, and then it's like, okay, we're picking you up early, we're going somewhere. That was pretty much what was happening for me. So she looks at me, and I look at her, and she's saying, "Oh, you got called out of class early?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going home. I'm going home." You know, really happy about that. And of course, you know, whenever you're exchanging pleasantries like this, you gotta. 9 times out of 10 this time of year, someone says something nice to you, be it a happy holidays, a Merry Christmas, you know, that occurs because it's that time of year. So she says to me, she looks at me, you know, it's not Not a person in the know. Not a person with the melanated skin and the textured hair, if I may say. You know, this is not a person who can sing along to Kendrick Lamar's "Alright," okay? Without mincing some lyrics. So she looks at me and she says to me, "What do you think she says? Does she say 1, Happy Holidays? 2, give me a nice have a good break, have a good winter break. 3, Merry Christmas." It's a little more specific. You can make bad assumptions with that, but you know, considering the amount of people in the US who celebrate Christmas, even those who aren't religious, it's a play that I wouldn't have been mad about, and I would have been fine with because I am a Christmas enjoyer myself. You know, and a religious Christmas enjoyer. We exist. Or, number 4, does she wish me a happy Kwanzaa? People, I got wished a happy Kwanzaa, and I was in shock and awe. Cause keep in mind, Kwanzaa was not a word I've heard since like 1st grade. Last time I heard anything about Kwanzaa was in 1st grade. It was around this time of year. We were doing our cultural learning in terms of holidays. We learned about winter holidays. We learned a little bit about the Hanukkah. We learned a little bit about the Christmas, just a tad little bit, because most people already know. We knew a little bit about the Kwanzaa. Last time I had ever heard about this holiday was in 1st grade. So of course I look at her and I go, "What makes you think I celebrate Kwanzaa?" It wasn't a thank you. It wasn't a, "Oh, I haven't heard that one before," or I appreciate the sentiment, you know, but I don't celebrate that. For some reason, my 7th grade brain was like, what makes you think I celebrate Kwanzaa? People, the look on her face was golden. It was priceless. It was the most priceless reaction of just pure embarrassment. Just pure embarrassment. Because, again, keep in mind, I know no one who actually celebrates this holiday outside of one person. In my 18 years walking this planet as a black person, interacting with thousands of other black people, I have met one person who actually celebrates Kwanzaa. This is not a widespread holiday at all. So, once again, the shade of red this person turned, I didn't know humans could turn that red. I didn't know that was possible. And she was just like, oh, I'm sorry. And I was just like, no, you're fine. I want to know what makes you think I celebrate Kwanzaa. It was just like a very quick, oh, well, I'm sorry, happy holidays. And she ran off to her classroom. Well, she didn't run, she like speed walked, but it was clearly one of those like, I gotta remove myself from this awkward situation I've caused for myself kind of beats. And it was funny, but you know, I didn't really take any malice from that. It was just one of those like, it was a funny situation to me. I mostly just took humor out of it. I thought it was hilarious. Because clearly it was one of those things where she was trying to be friendly. She made a very misguided assumption, mind you. It's a very bad assumption. But, you know, an assumption nonetheless. It wasn't... It was one of those things where, you know, you try to be inclusive. You try to be inclusive. And you end up accidentally doing a little bit of a racism. So I'm not gonna hold that against her. You know, she was trying to be nice and just assumed, black kid, fucking Kwanzaa, you know. That's the black holiday I was taught about in elementary school, probably celebrates Kwanzaa. Have a happy Kwanzaa. I do not celebrate Kwanzaa. But it's fine, you know, and I'm saying all of this to say this. This entire situation would have been solved if she had just said happy holidays. Just say happy holidays. It saves you a lot of pain. Save you some potentially embarrassing situations such as this one. There you go. Now that doesn't mean that you can't get holiday specific. If you see someone wearing, you know, specific holiday gear, then cool, you know? Then wish them that specific holiday. When I was a cashier, if I saw someone wearing some Christmas gear, like a reindeer or a Santa, then I lend them a Merry Christmas, because they've given me enough context clues with their ugly Christmas sweater that they celebrate Christmas, yeah? But you know, that doesn't mean that you make the assumption. I had a teacher, one of my teachers, very nice lady, loved her a lot, great woman, very sweet, but she was a Jewish woman. And of course, you know, I didn't know about it first. She wasn't really too open about that. But you know, I walked in one day. It was early December, and I saw that she was wearing a menorah sweater. And I was like, "Oh, are you Jewish?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Ah, happy Hanukkah." She was like, "Ah, thank you. You're the first person who said that to me." Exactly. You people, you can be hyper specific with the happy holidays. You know which holiday you're wishing someone a happy one of. You can be specific, just try to make sure that there are more clues that you are right, you know? Don't just look at a person and go, "Oh yeah, it's Kwanzaa, definitely, yeah," because you never know, and you can save yourself a lot of embarrassment. But that's a little bit of the Christmas spirit and Christmas cheer that I wanted to give to you all. Pillow has big plans for the year of our dearly departed Lord. I was trying to think of like a dead person who was actually pretty cool, but the first person who popped in my mind was Henry Kissinger. So I hope it's not the year of our Lord Henry Kissinger. If Henry Kissinger is God, I actually think I quite want off this planet. But yeah, no. I'm looking forward to the year of our Lord, Bob Ross, 2024. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be big. I have big plans. I have big personal plans. I have big YouTube plans. So, if you want to keep up with those, you can follow me on Twitter. Link down below. You can also join the Discord. Link down below as well. We do fun stuff in there. Very fun stuff. We type, we chat. It's very good. I heavily suggest that you join that. You can also like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you found this video funny. Especially hit the bell icon so that you know whenever I upload. I upload daily, so you can always expect at least a upload. Usually around 12, if I can crank one out quick enough. Crank out a video quick enough. Don't take that out of context, please. With that being said, I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace. Gotta hit the stop recording button.